What's up, everyone? As some of you may have noticed, my channel recently reached 1,000 subscribers, so this is a little video to show my appreciation, and at the end there will be a cool video of something I did in celebration, so stay tuned for that. But as I talk and kind of explain updates for the channel and just kind of what 1,000 subscribers means and all of that, I'm going to throw in some pictures of the progression of my car. I've had it for about 11 months now, so it's nothing crazy, but I'm just going to throw in some pictures I have from the day I got it and like the dealer pictures, and I'll just go all the way up to the current pictures now so you can kind of see like the photography progression and the car and everything like that. But what pretty much 1,000 subscribers has been my goal for a really, really long time, just because it's kind of like that first big, like 100 was pretty cool because it's like, oh yeah, this might work out. But then 1,000 subscribers is like the first big number that's like when you're watching videos and you see a channel with 1,000 subscribers, like that they're legit and they keep making videos and kind of have like a fan base, kind of like that. So that's just kind of exciting for me. I've been wanting to reach that goal for a long time. I have had this channel, I started about 5 years ago making videos of coffee and cars, and then just kind of spread out into my local car scene and stuff like that. And now I'm kind of starting to transition into content with the car that I have at the time, which right now it'll be the Focus ST, and probably for a while longer because I don't really plan on ever selling this car. I'm just going to keep it for a really, really long time, just keep doing stuff to it eventually, and motors are pretty cheap because you can get like an escape motor for them and put the turbo on it, and I mean it's like less than $1,000. So I'm probably just going to keep this as a daily even years from now if I can, if nothing happens to it, and I can move on to some other cars and also throw in content from my local car scene and stuff like that. But one thing that is coming up soon is I'll be able to do monetization on my videos, which isn't a huge deal right now, but it's just kind of like a cool proof of concept type thing. Where I used to actually be able to do that, and I made about $100, and that's what I used to buy the RS wing a while ago. But that was about over like a year span, and then YouTube changed the rules to where you have to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So I have 1,000 subscribers, and now I have to get to the point where I have 4,000 watch hours, which right now I'm at about 3,500. 4,000 watch hours is over. It's the last 365 days is when you have to have that. So recently it's actually been ramping up, so I think I'm definitely going to be getting that within the next few months. And then I can do monetization, and whenever the channel gets bigger, I can use that to kind of help fund the channel. Pretty much all the money from that will just go right back into the channel. Maybe do like some giveaways or something like that if it ever gets big enough. But as for now, I'm just going to continue doing what I've been doing. If you haven't really caught on, I do a video every week. At least I try to. I haven't missed one in a while because I'm trying to buy a lot of cheap stuff to kind of put out unique videos instead of just spending a bunch of money on one thing for one video. I'll kind of spend a little bit of money to do like a cheap, unique, small mod or something like that to be able to put a video out and just kind of show some more stuff and move the car along. But right now, I have about enough videos to get me by for a while planned, and like a few little parts that are coming. But right now I've been trying to save for some of the bigger parts because the car really needs to get tuned. So I am waiting for intercoolers to come back in stock from a few companies I've been considering, and there's a lot of them that are out of stock. So when those come back in stock, I'm going to buy that and order that. And then after that, I'm just going to need to buy an access port, and I'm going to get a custom e-tune from JST Performance. I'm probably going to do 91, 93, and E30 gas, and I will make a whole video on that whole tuning process, the differences, maybe if I can get access to a dyno or something like that, that would be cool. But that's pretty much the plans for now. The state that you see the car in right now in this video is kind of what I'm going to call like V1 of the car. It's like my first vision, because like I have a couple pictures in my mind of like stages I want this car to go through, And like right now, it's like the simple, more affordable mod stage, you know, just spacers, stock wheels, all of the cheap like side skirts and stuff like that. So this is kind of like version 1 of the car. It's a lot less aggressive, just like a clean, pretty stock looking like OEM plus type car. And pretty much from now, from like this point right here, this is kind of my finished vision of the car. I haven't really changed anything for quite a while. But the next thing I'm going to be moving on to, I guess, is like V2 version 2, which is kind of my second picture, which is still the stock wheels, because I actually really like the stock wheels. I mean, a lot. I like them a lot more than like some of the wheels that like half of the wheels people even put on Focus STs. But for this next stage, my next picture I have in mind, I'm going to paint the wheels. You will see the color coming soon. I'm going to try to do that in the next month. But this next stage is kind of going to be first, more power, baby. We got to get more power. I got to get the car tuned, intercooler. Yeah, just pretty much intercooler access port and tune. Got to get that done just because the car doesn't really run the best right now, and it runs really rich. Like the gas mileage is like 18 miles per gallon, and it's like kind of an economy car. So that definitely needs to get fixed. As far as the looks go, I'm going to try to make the car a lot more aggressive. So I'm going to be making my own aero. I'm going to make a diffuser, side skirts, and a splitter. I'm going to make it out of, I'm pretty sure, I'm not completely decided yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it out of ABS plastic, and I'm actually going to, the splitter's going to be functional, the side skirts and diffuser are just going to be, you know, like cool, just to kind of make it match, because right now, all three, the like rear side skirt things, the side skirts and the front lips, they're all made out of different materials and they don't necessarily match. So I'm going to make them all match out of the same material so it kind of look like a kit, but I'm going to make it myself because I don't really like any of the options out there, and it's more fun to make it myself, and I can put a video out on how to do that. But the diffuser is custom design. That's probably just going to be mounted to the crash bar and screwed into the bumper. The side skirts will be screwed into you know, the plastic side skirts that are already there. But the splitter, I'm going to make it functional just because I don't want like a splitter that's screwed into the bumper. And you know, people put the supports and then they just like drill them into the bumper. I think that's kind of, I mean, yeah, it looks cool, but it's also kind of pointless if you have a functional looking splitter and it's not somewhat functional. Like, at least it needs to be sturdy, not just screwed into plastic. So what I'm going to be doing is mounting it to the crash bar with some brackets, and then I'm going to get some functional support rods from like an actual racing company or someone who makes like actual good ones, not just the eBay ones, and I'll mount those like in the front right there, and those will support the splitter. And then I'll also have some brackets that are behind the bumper, so like they'll come from the crash bar, which is right here, and they'll go down to the bumper, probably or into the splitter, like two right there. So the goal is I should be able to stand on it. That's how strong I want it to be, just because of, I mean, that's how strong it needs to be to actually create downforce. And then also, like this one right there, the other day, I just went through a puddle, and it would, since the car's a little bit low, it went down into the water and like grabbed that lip and it cracked it in two different places. So I want to make sure it's really strong. I mean, I'll have to kind of figure it out as I go, but I have to get thick enough plastic and everything to do that. But the aero design is going to be a lot more aggressive, so that goes with the like version 2 of the car. And then I'm also going to be tinting the tail lights, not anything crazy, just like probably the lightest tint I can buy, just to kind of make it a little darker and more aggressive. Then I also want to do more carbon fiber, so carbon fiber mirrors and maybe some pieces on the grill. Another thing that I've really wanted to do is tire letters. That's not going to be really soon. I'm probably going to wait until I have new tires coming, by the way. I'll probably do a review on those. They're the Achilles ATR Sport 2s. It's a really popular tire for the Focus STs because they're cheap and supposed to be pretty good. So I got those because they're going to last about 25,000 miles. And hopefully that's probably like maybe 2, 3, 4 years of mileage for me. So hopefully by then I will be able to get some wheels. There's some NK wheels that I want to get that are bronze, but I mean, that's not anytime soon. I want to get the car like running right, looking like wheels will probably be the very last thing that is done to this car for probably a long, long time, because I don't really know. Well, I didn't really word that right, but they're probably the last thing that will be done to the car, other than like a big turbo or something. But I think for the price of a big turbo, I could just save a little bit more and get like another car, because I kind of want to have like a beater car that's like, still kind of cool, like a Miata or something like that. So probably wheels is where this build is going to stop after I, do all this stuff I've been talking about. Maybe do like try to wrap it myself or something like that a long, long ways down the line. But that's pretty much my plans for the car and the channel as of now. I don't really know. This is just kind of an update video and also a celebration of 1,000 subscribers, because that's just kind of a milestone. So next milestone, I guess, will be like 10,000 subscribers. But if you have any suggestions for the channel, videos, my car, anything like that, please leave them down in the comments. I mean, I like reading the comments. I appreciate every single subscriber, view, like, comment, all that. I like reading and answering comments and stuff. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I also have some more interior mods. Like, I want to try to do the wood trunk thing. I feel like that'd just be kind of a fun project, something unique. I don't necessarily use my trunk, so I might as well make it look cool. I'm also going to be doing some suede in the interior and stuff like that. But I have tons of ideas. It's just a matter of like time and money and all that. But I have a lot of ideas for the car of just small little things, like I'm not planning on doing like wide body bags or like big turbo, anything like that. Just a bunch of little unique things, and like try to give you guys more ideas instead of just like watching a YouTube video on something that you already know exists and like you don't really like want to watch it to like learn something. I'm going to try to come up with new ideas for the ST platform, things like that I can show that aren't super popular, just to kind of give everyone more ideas and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get to the celebration of passing 1,000 subscribers. You may have seen this in the community post. That's a new little thing I unlocked. It's like community post. It's basically like a Instagram post, but within YouTube. I might use that, who knows. But there's really only one way to celebrate passing 1,000 subscribers, and that is with a burnout. So please leave a like and subscribe. Please leave any ideas you have in the comments, and thanks for watching.